we mentioned last week that that Friday session was going to be make or break for AMD. But good news in here because we did respect our trend line. So the only good takeaway from Friday's big drop down is going to be, hey, you know what? We did confirm this trend line. So going forward, that's going to be a major point of resistance for us. But we did close down right around 111. So those that 111, 113, 116 ranges, we're still going to be carrying those. We're still watching those. 9-day EMA, we are now below that. So we had about four trading sessions in here that we were right on it. And we said, hey, we might get a breakout here, a little push into next week's Nvidia earnings, depending on what the market does, but trade with everything, right? So keep an eye on the whole market. And after we hit the highs in here of those 115.76s, really a little consolidation, and then boom, just a big drop overall in the market because of the news and everything and all that stuff that kind of took everything down with it. So what are we looking at going forward? Like we mentioned before, 111, 113, 116, but we're currently trading below 111. So if we do not get a gap up on Monday, we actually gap down lower. Well, we're going to be looking at this area right here around the 108s, and then below that, it's going to be this 106.5. And this is exactly our lowest point on our fib retracement here on the daily, that the 106.5, and that came in on 2.7. So that's going to be our support after this little 108 here. But below that, then we're looking at nice whole numbers on the way down, 105, 100. If we do somehow start to come back up to this upper trend line once more, and then we get a break, then we're still watching the 113s, 116s, and then above that, eventually, hopefully we can work our way to the 122s. But all in all, it's going to depend on the market. It's going to depend on how much weight does Nvidia earnings carry, right? Can it save basically the whole market this week? We'll kind of have to wait and see. But all in all, good volatility coming back in here because IV rank was low. Now it's up to 17. So volatility kicking in from Friday's session. RSI climbing just a slight bit, really kind of tapering off from where it's been. And you can see nothing new in here. RSI, ever since this big drop back in October, RSI has been pretty much oversold. So we need to get that back up, get some more volume in here. Hopefully that comes this trading session and we can start working our way up to this 122 level. But again, the good news in here, what you can take away from AMD is that we did respect this trend line here. So going forward, we are just confirming that and watching that here on the daily chart. We mentioned the implied volatility coming in on Friday, obviously with that $3.33 pullback in the stock. IV ranked 17 now, expected to move around $6 by this Friday's trading session. You go out to your April, you got about a $12 expected move, and then by March expiration, right around a $10 expected move. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in here. But again, volatility coming in, volatility picking up throughout the whole markets. So it's going to be interesting to see if we're going to gap up at all on Monday, or if it's going to be one of those we kind of open up, even drop, and then boom, shoot through the roof. Not going to be, we have to wait and see, and then see where AMD can take us. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you are interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.